Proverbs 22, 5 through 6. Thorns and snare are in the way of the crooked. Whoever guards their soul will keep far from them. Train up a child in the way they should go. Even when they are old, they will not depart from it. May God Almighty, and Yahweh add to the blessing and reading of their word. Now my commentary. Thorns, like on a rose. There's other things like that too. Weeds, briars, yes. Snares. Snares are like what they still do. Hunters put out for animal to catch them. A worm on the end of a fishing pole is a snare. Okay, thorns and snares are in the way of the crooked. Crooked uses them to ensnare people and hook them in. They also are hooked in by their hooks and their snares. Whoever guards their soul will keep far from them. You'll keep far from the crooked, you'll keep far from the thorns, and you'll keep far from the snares. Just like on a pretty piece of clothing, you like to protect your clothing from being hooked on a thorn or a snare. You want that for your soul, your spirit, your body, your being. Train up a child. Yes, the first time from conception, first time around the block, 100 years. Definitely. You train up a child in the way they should go. And even when they are old, after 100 years for sure, they will not depart from it. Yes, I do believe in psychology. That is my background in college. And I've applied it to little people who are now big people. My firstborn, he's in the United States Navy as a Navy SEAL. My secondborn, I believe, she's practicing to be a criminal because she abducted the children out of this home. Yes, when it had a court order from New York. Yeah. So she doesn't follow the national nor the state constitutions. Just like her dad, Shane Tyler Probert. The third and fourth born, I haven't seen them really, truly, in almost a year and a half. I saw them briefly for 5 minutes in March of this year in the courthouse. Wasn't able to speak to them, but they're not doing too good. So anyways, that being said, you train up a child the right way, in goodness, in truth, and they will not depart from goodness and truth. And goodness and truth and virtues and character are quite broad. Evil is not. It's a very narrow well. Goes directly to hell, eternally, forevermore. So train up a child in the way they should go. So if a child should be a doctor and they're interested in doctoring things, let them as a little child. See Everett Koop, if you read his book, or if you've talked to him in the past, and possibly present if he comes down to visit. He's a really great storyteller, and he'll tell you all sorts of stories of how he doctored animals and helped little people when he was little, because he had that in his heart to do, to help people out. Yes, and he saved my sorry ass a few times. So even when they are old, 1,000 years, 2,000 years, they will not depart from it. So, take care. Toodaloo. Have a great day.